Hey guys, it's Chris bringing you another Dungeon Hunter Champions video. We are farming for the New Dawn event. Event shop still has not been bought out for me. Got a couple days left to go, and I'm gonna go ahead and stream that while we talk about what is on the screen right here. I was actually excited to do this. I like putting together lists and compiling champions and everything like that. We haven't had a new tier list since May of last year, so figured, you know what? We've got a lot of time on our hands right now. Why not make a new list? And the best thing about this is we've got all the new champions in here, except the outer the outer Naga and the outer Blade Masters. I couldn't find the artwork for them, so they are not on this list. Being Nat 5s, they would be, and if I can get the artwork and stuff, we may add them on here. They're, I don't know. I mean, you can use them. The Nagas are pretty good. The Blade Masters are pretty much trash, except the light one. So just kind of take it for what it is. At least we've got a new list here. So having some kind of consensus ranking and being able to go, hey, did I just summon a good champ? Should I build this? Here's a list to kind of give you a little bit of guidance. This isn't the end all be all, or this isn't the, hey, you know, this is right and everything else is wrong. This is at least a stepping stone for anybody to go, oh man, I got, you know, a champion. Should I build it? And the biggest example that I've already seen from this is I posted this last night in the guild, and someone in our guild goes, hey, is the Dark Vampire good? Well, if we look at Dark Vampire on the list, he is top tier, so yes, he's good. And that was a champion that he just had in his box and wasn't using. So if this list does anything and benefits you like that, where you've got some of these champions and you're just not using them, you know what? Hey, it's a win. So I'm going to go ahead and post this to the Dungeon Hunter Champions Discord, the Reddit, and I'm going to try to get it on the Facebook group. I'm going to also link all these groups below in the video. So if you're not on Discord, join Discord. If you're not on the DHC Reddit, join Reddit. We want to try to keep the community going as long as we can. A lot of in-game players don't play anymore, so we need to kind of grow the community from the bottom up at this point. So I'm going to link all those in the description below. Join Discord, come in, say hi. If you've got any questions on what's on your screen right here, you can ask them there. A lot of really good, helpful people in there, and they'll help you with builds or knowing if these champions are good. So without further ado, this is our list. On this list, the Light and Fire Sniper, probably best champs in the game. Dark Diva's right up there with it. Some of the guys said, hey, you know, why isn't the snipers one tier up? Well, there's actually people on this tier that can kill them, so we just kind of kept them there. One of the things I do want to point out is there are actually 3-star and 4-star champs on this list. Notably, on the best tier in the game, the best champions, you have a 3-star champion. You have Rhoda right here. So you should have her. If you don't have her, you can get her very easily. One of the best champs in the game, and it's a 3-star champ. You have 2 more that are 4-star champs right here, Daria and Yuko. So just because you think, oh, I don't have a Nat 5, you know, I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, guess what? There's 3 and 4-star champs that are just as good as some of these other guys. The other notable, some of the other free-to-play units on here, you got Rona, you got your Water Crow Hag, 3-star champ. You guys can all get her. If you don't have her, build her. This is going to help you. unless you've got a ton of these champions, Rona is still useful. I still use her. I've got Light Sniper, I've got Dark D.Va, I've got Dark Vampire, but guess what? I still use a 3-star Water Crow Hag. So if that doesn't say something, you know, being in the second tier right here, that should. Some other notable 3 and 4 stars. You've got a 4-star Nature Cleric. It's another one of the best champs in the game. That's why it's up here in the second best category. You've got some other ritual summons that you can get just by summoning the champions. So if you collect all the champions and ritual summons, you can make a Light Archangel. If you're new to the game, work on this now. Work on that. Work on the Fire Vampire. These things are going to help you not hit a wall and not know where to go in the game. So it's amazing what's available to you early in the game with some of these 3 and 4 stars, and what you kind of have a little bit of control over with being able to build and do a ritual summon. There's 83 different champs on here, so I don't think we're going to talk about all of them specifically. And if you've got any questions, join Discord, come in, hop in, ask questions. There's going to be people in there that are going to give you answers and be able to point you in the right direction, and also help you with building these champions. So the other thing I hear is sometimes people will be like, well, you know, I have a Dark D.Va, but she's not good. Well, sometimes it just comes down to how you build it and your gear quality. So just because you do have some of these champions, they may not feel good or perform good to you right now. That may just be because you're not building it right, or it's not fully tutored, or you're not using it on the right stage. So that's why we kind of put this list together to know, you know, if you've got some of these guys, they're going to be useful and they're going to make the game easier. Some of the ones that you can kind of look at on the bottom down here, some like the siege towers, they're nat 5, so they're going to be on the list. But as far as being very useful, they're not as useful anymore because of ongoing damage and how it got nerfed. So some of these champs, I guess like Fire, for example, it has shred defense, so it's going to actually help you on Steel Widow, and it's a tank, so it's going to survive. So some of these things are just very specific. Nonetheless, they're going to help. It just, how much are they going to help versus the top of the list? So somewhat of a guideline would be S and above, you're going to want to build these things, and they're going to be very useful right now and probably until further notice, because we probably don't anticipate many game changes. So S and above, build now. These A, B, and C's, if you're earlier mid game, all these champions are going to help you. A Light Blade Master isn't going to be as useful as it was before, you know, you had Fire Snipers or Light Snipers. So they're still going to be useful. They're just not as useful with some of these other champions that are in the game. If you guys have any specific questions, leave a comment in the comment section below on the video. I'm happy to answer any direct or specific questions. It's just hard to break down all these champions. Wow, we just failed a run right here. Look, that goes to show you how hard that event is right here. So that event's been a grind. But as far as all these champions go, it's hard to answer or give detail on every champion, just because I put 83 on here, and these champs are going to be beneficial in both PvP and PvE. So some of these may only be useful in like Steel Widow runs and not against someone in Guild Wars. So this list actually encompasses both PvE and PvP. I just don't know if I've got the time or be able to lay it out and break it down more than that. You guys are just going to have to either read what the champ descriptions are or try to hop in on Discord and ask more specific questions if you've got anything regarding one champ or the other. What else could we kind of just look at that really stands out? I think one of the other ones that people were really talking about that I've heard multiple people in our guild and outside the guild, Garai. So it's another 3-star champ. It's a pretty hard counter to Fire Sniper. So if you're struggling against Fire Sniper, you have a 3-star champ that you can very easily get and summon and start beating this thing. So there's just little nuanced things like that that we just can't talk about every single champ in detail. Regardless though, here's a list. We're updated for April of 2020, and like I said, if you guys got any questions, leave questions in the comments, join Discord, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are gonna go ahead and pop a couple of these summons. So I've got a lot of summons, saving hopefully for a summoning event, but since we're making a video, we might as well pop some of these and see if we can get a lucky Nat 5. I summoned a Nature Vampire the other night, which I've already got one, so it didn't really help me. I'd love to get a Fire Sniper, so we're going to summon a couple and see what happens. If I had to guess, we're probably looking at absolutely nothing, just a bunch of fodder, but you never know what'll happen in a video. Look, there we go. One of the best champs in the game I just summoned on a rare disc. So we were talking about Rona, there she is right there. Not looking good so far. That is the one thing about this game. It is a grind, and you're gonna have to put in a lot of work to get these rare discs to get summons, to hopefully get some of these champs on this list. For everyone watching, in the comment section below, leave me your favorite champion on this list. Whether it is a light siege tower or a water Mai, leave your favorite champ in the comments below. Hey, there's Rona again. Look, I got one of the best champs in the game twice already right here. So that goes to show you right there. Some of the best champs are some of the easiest ones to get. So if you guys are feeling stuck, do a couple summons, see what you get. Check out the list. The photo right here, I will also link a link where you guys can download it and keep it if you're not on any of the social platforms. And hopefully we will do another one of these, guys. Any questions, leave a comment in the video. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys.